Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Iowa Western Stream Suite here in Dodge Hall for the Iowa Western Esports. Tonight, we have a FIFA matchup as Derek's opponent is getting ready to get into his match. And you might be thinking, why am I here? Well, I'm supposed to have a FIFA matchup tonight as well, but my player is not ready until about 7:30. So I'll be playing mine at 7:30 tonight, but that's later on. We're waiting to see what Derek can do. Derek's had a good week last week. He went 2-0 in both of his matches in FIFA and Madden, so he's riding that high and hoping he can get another one here. So, anything yet? Are we still waiting?
We're just getting into
All right, just a couple more seconds. Well, this is our third week, right?
Yep.
Already into week 3 of this esports season. Oh, and we are ready. Yeah. We're going to see each other choose teams. He muted him. He muted him. We're going to see Derek go with Real Madrid here. Do we know what school this player is going up against? Who is it?
Laredo College?
Laredo College. Do not know what mascot that is, but we're just going to...
It looked like a horse.
Okay, we'll call it the horses. Laredo College horses. Broncos, Mustangs, something like that. His name is Maga, so we're going to call him Maga. And the good thing is we have finally fixed the choppiness issue that has been chewing at Josh the entire season. It is so far fixed, knock on wood, everybody. And we're going to get started in this FIFA game. Tiger Hood's using Real Madrid and FC Barcelona for Maga. Barcelona going to take this one up for Maga. Trying to get it in the middle. Cuts it back just a tad bit. Good tackle there from Tiger Hoods. Speaking of choppiness, there was a little bit there. He's got some open space here. Goes for the kick over, and it's a good goal. There we go. Benzema's first goal, Tiger Hoods. There we go. Got the 1-0 lead. Gets a tackle there as well. Gets the ball back. Going pretty quick here. Trying to increase that pace up. Now that he's got that 1-0 lead, the aggression has definitely changed. Getting a 1-0 lead, scoring that first goal is huge for this game. Hits the crossbar there, Maga does. Not a good, kind of unlucky there. Now Tiger Head's looking to take this one up. Gets it intercepted by Barcelona's player. Has some open space, gets to Benzema over to Vinicius Jr. Hits the Barcelona player. Gets it back to Vinicius Jr. To Benzema. Goes over. Gets the shot off, but just barely misses. No good. Hits wide left. And we had a goal kick from Maga here. Gets to his guy. Gets in the center. Tries to cut it up middle. Makes a man miss. Tries to go for another one, but just there wasn't anyone around him. Cuts it back again. Gets it over to Kessie. Into Lewandowski. Gets it intercepted for Tiger Hoods. Has Benzema running it with him. It's a Valverde over to Modric. Back to Benzema. Hits it over to Mendy with some open space. Gets it on the corner. Gets it intercepted from Maga. Gets it back, though. Has some space in the middle. Tries to make a man miss with Benzema. Just couldn't do much. Gets it over to, back to Benzema. Runs to the left side. Gets it over to Mendy. Going to run back to the middle to try to reset here. All the way across the field over to Carvajal. Back to Camavinga in the middle. Into Valverde. Almost tried to get it to Modric. Just wasn't quite available there. Intercepted by by Maga's player. Pedri with it. Try to go up the field himself. There's nothing available. He's intercepted by Tiger Hoods again. Goes over the middle once more. Has the shot and another good goal for Camavinga there. No, excuse me, Mendy. Not Camavinga. I'm sorry. There's the second goal of this game. Really good start for Derek. Got that 2-0 lead, but as he always says, that 2-0 lead is always the hardest to maintain. Has another one here. Can't get that shot off. Just gets kind of taken by that goalkeeper. Now Maga taking this one. Has some open space and gets the goal there from Dembele. Now a 2-1 lead here. Now Tigerhead's on the attack once more. To Valverde, to Rodrigo. Back to Carvajal. Into Camavinga. Has some space, runs it down the middle. Tries to get it inside to Benzema, but just can't. It gets intercepted by the Barcelona player. This one gets intercepted by Camavinga. Gets it in to Benzema. To Valverde. Into Vinicius Jr. Just gets intercepted there. Tried to get it into Vinicius Jr., but just gets intercepted by the Barcelona player. Now Dembele with it. Has some space on the side. Cuts back and then tries to go for an inside pass that gets intercepted. Now Real Madrid trying to take this one down. Vinicius Jr. cuts it back. Tries to get it inside to Benzema. Just those two players kind of went into it. It's intercepted by them. Now Barcelona's on the attack. Has some space in the middle. Tries to get it in, but it's intercepted once again. This is a very defensive matchup, and both teams are playing very, very aggressive. Weird kind of shot there from Tigerheads there. Tries to kick it over the goalie, just not had a right angle, and it went pretty much just floated right over the goal. Now gets it back inside. Benzema with it. Tries to cut it back, but the Barcelona players were ready for it. We're going to see a corner kick here. It's going to be Valverde hitting this one in the corner. The goalie just catches it. Gets it out to Dembele with some space. Cuts it back. Goes for little moves. Tries to get it into Lewandowski. Just the Real Madrid players are ready. This one out to Benzema on the left side. Gets it into Modric. Tries to pass it in, but the Barcelona player were ready. Went out of bounds. Now that is a goal kick for Barcelona. Gets this one in up to the middle. It's Pedri. Tries to get it all the way down to Rafinha. Has some space. Takes the shot, and what a save.
How is that not considered offside?
You know, I think he passed it before the Barcelona player got past the two offensive players. That's how they call it. Is if you pass it well before those players get in front of the defensive players. So now we're gonna see Carvajal take this one out for Real. Tries to get it up to Valverde, but it's not a great pass and gets taken by the Barcelona players. Has some space to Dembele. Takes the shot. It's a bad shot. Real now on the offense. Gets it over to Vinicius Jr. with some space on that left side. As Barcelona was ready and had a little bit more speed than him, so that's going to be the first half. We're going to be at 2-1 going into this halftime right now. Good. It's good. Both teams playing very aggressive, trying to get them, trying to take it down the offensive side and get a quick goal. And obviously you can see Derek had two really, really quick goals and hasn't done much since. But Maga, who is the opposing player using Barcelona, had that one really nice goal, and then he had that awesome long pass over to Dembele and just couldn't quite capitalize on that second one. So both teams playing super aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised to see if we see a little bit of a change here. Not playing as aggressive for either one of them. Going to go a little bit more into the defensive side, especially Derek, as he always does like to go more defensive after getting that goal lead. And we're back into this second half. Derek was to start with the ball. Can't do much with it as Maga's players really focus on the defense there and got it away. Another great interception there for Tigerheads. And it gets this one over to Rodrigo, who has some open space on that left top side. To back into the middle to Valverde. Into Camavinga. Out to Militao to kind of reset in that backfield. Or not backfield, just the other midfield. Has it over on the left side. Tried to make a move. Tries to get into Modric, and it just is not available. Nothing there. You can't really capitalize on that. Kicked out of bounds by Manga. Tries to get it back into Rodrigo. It's just not available once again. Intercepted by the Barcelona player. Has some space at the top. Tries to get it in to Pedri. It's available, and then tries to get it in once more and is intercepted. Has some open space with Rodrigo on the top. Going to try to cross this into Vinicius Jr. Tries to make a man move or man miss. Gets it into Benzema. Just gets intercepted once again. But gets it back, actually. Gets it over to Mendy on the other side. Back into Camavinga. Into Modric. In the box with Benzema. Gets one move. Passes it out. Kind of resets once again. Into Modric. Over to Mendy. To Camavinga. Into Vinicius Jr. Just can't quite capitalize trying to get in that box. Really, some really good defense by Manga there with Barcelona when they were into that, real close to that goal. Modric with a steal here. Gets it into Vinicius Jr. Tries to cut it back and just can't quite get the second cut. Barcelona's ready for it once again. Modric tries to slide again and then can't get the first tackle but makes the second tackle. But Barcelona gets it back into the box here. And there's a goal. There's a second goal for De Jong. Barcelona ties this up. Now we have a 2-2 ball game. This is a really close matchup. In the 63rd minute here. Gets a good tackle to Modric. Can't quite cut it up the middle. Barcelona gets it back. On their side of the field. Into the box. Tries to cut it back. Does. Gets him once more. Takes the shot with the kind of cross foot. And the cross the incomplete corner. And it just wasn't a great shot there from Maga. Was saved by Real Madrid. Now they've taken this one up. Can't quite get it into Benzema again. Derek's really going for them long passes, and it's just not working out really well. Goes for a long pass. Barcelona, not available. Gets intercepted again, just in front of their corner, or in front of their box. Tiger Hoods goes for that long ball once again. Can't quite get it between the two defenders to get it into Vinicius Jr. Now Maga trying to set something up, passing this back and forth between three players. Gets it into the center. Has some space with Rafinha. Does a couple moves. It's over to De Jong. Tried to pass it into Rafinha once again, but just off the player and into the goalkeeper's hands. Now Camavinga with a move in the middle. Out to Mendy on the side. Makes one move. Modric takes it over to Vinny. Into Valverde. Into Vinicius Jr. Takes a shot and just gets blocked by the goalkeeper and can't quite keep it. Hits off the goalkeeper's hands, off the player, back into the goalkeeper's hands. As you can see from that top, Tiger Hoods does want to pause this, probably for a formation sub. Or maybe one of his players got hurt just to sub someone in and sub someone out. To switch it up a little bit. We will not get that pause until the ball goes out of play, though. So we still have to continue playing right now. Maga trying to get it in the box with Dembele. Takes the shot. It gets blocked by the goalkeeper. Stays in, though. And now Tiger Hood's on the move. Over with Rodrigo. Gets it back to Carvajal. Into Camavinga. Long ball to Rodrigo with some space. Passes it in. Vinicius Jr. just couldn't quite get to it fast enough as it goes to the Barcelona player. But he has it back. Benzema in the box. Still can't get nothing going right now. Them skill moves are not really working out for Tiger Hoods. He can get it into the box. He just cannot quite finish and get past those defenders. We're going to see a shot from Maga's player again, but it's another block. As you can see, we are seeing a sub out here. We're going to see Rodrigo getting taken out for Asensio. And we are going to see Cruz come in for Modric. Going to see Hazard come in for Benzema. And Vinicius Jr. go into the center. And we're going to see Tchouaméni come in for Valverde. And Alaba come in for Militao. So a 5-man sub for Real Madrid here. With just about 5 minutes and a little bit of extra time to try to make a game-winning goal. But it's going to be Barcelona to start out with it. Can't quite get it in on the first move. Or the second move. Gets hit out by Real. Gets it in between the two defenders. Gets it into Dembele, but then gets taken away from Real Madrid. Tries to get it back in. It's Lewandowski and just gets tackled away. Now it's going to be Vinicius Jr. with it. Into Camavinga. In the middle. Gets it into Vinicius Jr. It's over to Mendy. Back to Camavinga in the middle. To Vinicius Jr. Into Tchouaméni. Misses the first shot. Goes off the goalkeeper's hands. And the second guy just cannot get to it quick enough. And that is going to be the end of the first game. That was a really good game from both players. We're going to end up with a draw here. So that means we're going to have to, no win, no loss here. It's a best of 3, so it's first to 2 wins. So that's basically just a tie.
Doesn't even count.
No, it really doesn't even count. So we're gonna get ready for the second game. I don't think, after watching that game, I don't think Maga is going to change from Barcelona, and I do not believe that Tiger Hoods will change from Real Madrid. I think we're gonna stick with both teams. Tiger Hoods is sticking with Real Madrid. And we're going to see a Real Madrid-Barcelona rematch. I was correct. Both teams, they both played really well with their team. It's just Derek had a really good start and just couldn't quite get anything started after those first 2 goals. I mean, he was getting in the box. He just couldn't do them skill moves and couldn't finish into the goal. And Maga was playing really good defense to stop him from doing that in the box as he was trying to get them to... And, I mean, the goals that Maga had were pretty nice. He almost had a third one. He just kind of got unlucky. And same goes for Derek. I mean, he had 2 really nice long balls on that end in that second half that almost it could have been goals. They just were really well defended by Maga. So we're going to get started in the second game. As you can, I mean, just like that Madden match last Wednesday, they were both pretty long. Especially that first one went to 2 overtimes. So, and after that first match, it's a draw. So it could be here for a good matchup between Tiger Hoods and Maga in this week 3 FIFA matchup. Maga trying to get it into the box and just not available. That's me. Modric trying to take this one out. Gets it to Benzema. Into Valverde in the center. Out to Carvajal. Back into Valverde. Gets it into Rodrigo with some space to move. Gets it into Benzema. Just can't quite hold on to it and gets tackled. Or gets intercepted. Not tackled. Excuse me. Now Dembele trying to take this one out for Barcelona. Into Pedri. Back out to Dembele with a long ball. Good recovery there from Derek. As you can see, Maga was going for the nice juke, but he was ready for it. Not available to get anything past that. Now we're going to see a long pass to Benzema here. He gets it. Has some space. Almost loses it, but keeps hold of it. Gets it into Rodrigo. Into Vinicius Jr. Cannot get the goal. Gets a shot off, but the goalkeeper was ready to block it with his whole body. Now we tried to see a long pass there from Maga, but just nothing available. Now we're going to see Camavinga in the center with it. Into Benzema. Takes the shot. Another great stop from Barcelona. Seeing some good goalkeeper play right now. Back in with Vinicius. Just gets tackled once again and gets it away. Now Barcelona on the attack. Almost gets tackled by Benzema, but just gets it off just before. Now into Lewandowski in the middle. Out to Araujo. How do you pronounce that name? Into De Jong. Into Kessie in the middle. To Pedri. Defended well by Derek there. Now he's on the attack with Camavinga. Into Benzema. Goes for the long over ball to Vinicius Jr. Well defended by Maga. He's ready for it. Now Vinicius trying to get it over again. Tries to get it back, but just gets it away. Now Barcelona on the attack. Be Lewandowski. Not a great, nothing. Just kind of gets away from him there for a little bit. Has some space here, and that's a goal. That is the first goal of this game. It's a goal for Pedri, for Maga. Now he has that 1-0 lead. Now Rodrigo to take this one down. Great tackle there for Maga. But it still goes out, so it is still Tigerhead's ball. Tries to go for the throw-in, tries to get it into Benzema, but there was two defenders there ready to stop that. Benzema tries to go for the tackle, can't get it, but the second player behind him does. And Benzema with it again, trying to get it in the box. Just kind of got away from him there. Went for a pass, I think, and just wasn't available. So now Barcelona with it again. It's a very back-and-forth matchup. It's going to be Pedri. Gets tackled by Rodrigo and just pretty much takes it out of bounds. Gets out of bounds by Pedri, so it's Tigerhead's ball. Now Rodrigo, once again, with a couple moves, gets into Camavinga, into Benzema, back into Modric, back into Benzema, with a nice backwards pass, and it's a goal for Benzema. It was a very nice backwards pass from Modric to an open Benzema, and just available to get it past the goalkeeper to tie this game up 1-1. A little bit of a restart for Barcelona. Tries to make some moves there himself, but does not work out. Kind of runs into him, so they're going to give him a free kick here. Lewandowski on the free kick. He's going to take it just over. Just over and no goal touch. So this is going to be a goal kick for Tigerheads. Passes it out. Now we're back to Carvajal here. Into Camavinga. Out to Valverde. Into Benzema. Tried to get it out to Rodrigo. Just a little bit of a late pass. So Barcelona players were ready and defended it well. Now Barcelona on the attack. Lewandowski tries to get it into Rafinha. Does after a little bit of shove. Takes the shot and just misses off the goalkeeper. Again, some great stops by these goalkeepers. Seen a really well defended and really well goal kept game from both players. Takes a little bit of a long shot and kind of just goes right over. Now we're going to see Real on the attack. The Carvajal tried to get it into Rodrigo and just a little bit of a bad pass. So now Barcelona on the attack. Tried to get it into Lewandowski and also a bad pass. Now Benzema with it. Into Vinicius Jr. Into Modric. With some space. Gets it over to Rodrigo. With some more space. It's a 1-on-2 matchup. Gets it into Benzema. Takes the shot, but again blocked. Some amazing saves by Ter Stegen for Barcelona. Gets the corner kick. Doesn't get the first one. Gets it again. Does not get the second one either. And now Dembele on that top side with some room to move. With some room to run. Good tackle from Real Madrid though. Now into Benzema. Into Vinicius Jr. with some space. Gets it back into Mendy. Tried to get it into Modric. Just a little bit of a tackle there by Barcelona. Now they got the ball. The Pedri in the middle. Valverde with a tackle almost, but can't quite keep on to it. There we go. There's a tackle from Real Madrid. Vinicius with some space into the box. They're not going to call that. Wow, I'm really surprised that they did not call that. That should have been a free kick. But, okay. Barcelona's still keeping this one. Araujo with the run. Gets it tackled once again. Now Modric with it. Into Valverde. Tries to do something, but just gets a good tackle for Barcelona again. They got it back. Benzema with it. Tried to get it into Vinicius Jr. Just couldn't quite get the pass off quick enough. And that is going to be first half. Welcome, everyone. If you have not, welcome to this stream. As always, the D Squad, if you're here, let's see some of those emotes. If you are subbed to our Twitch, you will get these amazing emotes that you will see right now if you're part of the D Squad. We're in a great match. I mean, this is our second match. The first one ended up being a draw 2-2, and now we're tied 1-1 as well. We're seeing some amazing defense, as you can tell. Like, both teams playing really, really well defense. For Barcelona, some amazing stops, some tackles. And, I mean, that late in that first half, Derek had a really nice goal to tie that up. I mean, Maga was keeping it pretty well, and Derek he capitalized. And, I mean, now he's going to capitalize here. Tries to get it in, just can't quite do nothing. Mendy with it now, into Vinicius Jr. Tried to go for another move, but nothing there. But Modric with it. It's a Camavinga. And again, some great defense, like we've been saying. Everyone is able to get some tackles and then not let everyone get into the box. Real tried to get it in again, but just, again, nothing available. We're going to see Barcelona try to get this one. It's going to be De Jong trying to get this out. Out to Araujo. If I mispronounce that name, I'm sorry. That's an interesting name. I don't know everybody in this game. I'm just trying my best. Haven't done a FIFA game in a long time. Now we're going to see Barcelona try to get this one in. It's going to be Pedri into Kessie. Into De Jong with little moves. Lewandowski takes the shot, but just hits off the Real Madrid player. And out to the corner kick. We're going to see Dembele take the corner kick. We're going to see a Barcelona player next to him, though, so we'll see if he passes it to him. And he does. He passes it into Rafinha. Back into Dembele in the corner. Tries to cross it, and just nothing available. Now Benzema with it. Tried to get it out to Vinicius Jr. Just can't do anything after it. Now into Camavinga. Into Benzema. Into Modric. Into Vinicius Jr. with some space, but Araujo was ready to tackle him and ready to intercept that. Now it goes for the long ball. Just not available to get it into his player. Now Tiger Hood's trying to get something moving on the offense. It's me Benzema with it. Trying to get it over to Alba. No, Valverde, excuse me. Looking at the wrong side. Can't quite get it, and just another great defensive play. But now Barcelona had some space, just a really good sliding tackle from Real to stop that movement. Gonna reset it a little bit. Try to get it into Modric, just not available to get it into him. Here we go, Camavinga into Modric. Tried to get into Benzema, but just couldn't quite get the pass off. Now Barcelona trying to make something move. Gets it out to Araujo. Some space on it. Cuts it back. Into Kessie. Tried to get it back into him. Real was there to tackle him. Now Vinicius Jr. with some space. Tried to cut it in. Just the tackle. Another sliding tackle from Barcelona. Ready to stop him. Barcelona. Into the box. Just can't get it in. Tried to get in to Lewandowski and just was not available. Another tackle, another interception for Barcelona. Get this one to Lewandowski. And there's the goal. There's the 2-1 goal from Lewandowski. And now Derek is coming up. He's trying to push this back from behind, down 1. Has to really capitalize just to try to put this back at a draw. Crosses it into Modric. Not available. Can't get it back either. Now Barcelona pushing. Has some space with Rafinha. But good tackle from Rudiger to get that out. Now Maga trying to get this one back into De Jong. Does a couple moves. Can't quite get his guy off. Derek was ready for them moves. He was ready for them skill moves, as he always is. Never falls for the bait, especially in the box. Tries to get into Vinicius Jr. Out to Modric. Back to Vinicius Jr. Back to Modric. Into Camavinga. To Valverde, to Modric. Out to Vinicius Jr. Crosses it into Benzema. Oh, the first header goes off the goalie's hands and cannot quite get the second one in. Just misses. You got to be kidding me. Sir Wilhelm Streams redeemed his points for me to talk like a pirate once again. That's the second week in a row that I'm having to do this, and I do not talk like a very well pirate. I'm not the person for this. Should have done this when Kilk is here. But unfortunately, Coach Kilk is not here. I'm the only caster. All right, you ready to start the minute?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me know when you're ready. I'll try my best. As we can see, Tigerhead's taking this one down into Camavinga. Out to Modric in the middle. Tried to get it into Benzema, just not available. Cannot get it in between them two players. Two defenders there once again.
Yeah, go when you're ready.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to see Barcelona taking this one down. It's going to be Rafinha bringing it into the box with a move. Tries to get it over the defender and a goal. That was a very... I don't have the voice for this. That was a very nice goal for Barcelona, now taking the 3-1 lead. Unfortunately, that might be putting it away for Barcelona and be the end of this match, as that was in the 87th minute. Now a 3-1 lead for Barcelona. We're going to see a tackle there that might be a red card. It was a yellow to De Jong. Now we're going to see Camavinga in the middle into Benzema. Out to Vinicius Jr. Can't quite get the pass off. Another interception for Barcelona. We're going to see him take it all the way. Another nice moves there for a Barcelona player. Can't quite get it into the box to Lewandowski. A good tackle there for Real Madrid. Tries to get it all the way out, but cannot quite do it. That's going to be the end of game 2. As now Maga takes this one 1-0 now lead. Technically, it's a 1-0-1 lead, as the first match was a draw. Is the minute over yet?
Yes.
Thank gosh. It hurts my throat so bad.
Need water?
I do need a water.
All right, give me a minute. I'll drink a little.
All right. So, if you guys are just coming into this stream, that was the game 2 of this match. Now it is a Derek. They drew the first one, but unfortunately Derek couldn't quite get enough going offensively for the second game, and he unfortunately lost 3-1. So we're gonna get ready to start this game 3. As always, if you are here, let me see some of those D Squad emotes in the chat. If you are a subscriber to our Twitch stream, we get those amazing emotes. I want to see that D Squad. Where's the D Squad? I mean, normally we got everyone from the D Squad. I'm not seeing anybody. But, oh, thank you. Got my water. Just in case someone does that again, they got 3,000 points. I'm ready for the pirate voice this time. But, all right. About to get ready for this third match. And as always, this is our week 3 FIFA match. Going into match 3, but the first game of tonight. Derek is playing. I'm here casting because my match got postponed until 7:30 tonight. So that will be later on tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to stream that because it's just a little bit too late for us.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be streaming that, but you can always root me on with your spirits. So we getting into that game 3.
They're in lobby right now.
All right. From what I'm seeing, we might be seeing a switch up for Derek. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm going to go with yes. We might see a switch up from Real Madrid. Nope, never mind. All right, I was incorrect. We're seeing a Real Madrid-Barcelona matchup once again. I mean, The first matchup was definitely different than the second matchup. First matchup, Derek seemed a little more aggressive. In the second matchup, he seemed too passive. As you could see, those 3 goals got scored on him. So we need to see something working for his offense here if Derek wants to get this win. We're seeing a good run here from Barcelona, but a great tackle. Cannot keep it though, and that's going to be the first goal. Got the good tackle before the box, just couldn't quite get it back. It kind of went back into the Barcelona player, and there was some open space because he tackled where he could easily take that shot. And he did, and it was good. Now we're going to try to get something going here. Try to get it into Rodrigo. It just gets hit out of bounds by the Barcelona player. Now a throw-in. Gets it into Modric. Not a great pass there. Tried to get it over the Vinicius Jr. Just couldn't quite get past the first defender. Now Barcelona on the attack once more. Alba with it. Tries to hit it into Lewandowski. And just gets hit off of Rodrigo. Now it's going to be a throw-in. Alba going to throw this into Pedri. Gonna get it into Koundé. Into Kessie. Back to Koundé. Over to Pedri. Out to Dembele. Kind of just some really back and forth passing here for Maga. Being really careful. This is the 3rd game. We've seen each other play. They know their stuff now. They pretty much know him back and forth. You're going to see him try to get in it. Into Pedri, into De Jong. Tries to get it back into Pedri, just cannot quite get it. Very well defended by Tiger Hoods. The D squad is too depressed, apparently. I do not. Is it because he's losing or what? Like, you guys got to let me know more details there. Modric tried to get it into Vinicius Jr. Just cannot get it past the defender. Apparently, Sir Wilhelmstream is also depressed. All right.
He's just depressed watching soccer in general.
Okay. All right. He can't be that depressed. He just redeemed his points for me to talk like a pirate. That should have made you a little happier. Plus, you're not here right now, so you should also still be kind of happy. It's your day off. You don't have to be here tonight. But all right, we're going to see a free kick here from Barcelona. It was a bit of a crazy tackle there. A little bit of a reset. Now Maga trying to take this one up. Lewandowski gets it into Bele. Into Rafinha. Makes a man miss. Into De Jong for another goal. Unfortunately, that's the 2nd goal of this matchup. Now Maga with a 2-0 lead. Kind of just getting, he's really working Tiger Head's defense pretty well. Like, he's figured it out. So let's see if Tiger Heads can capitalize from that. Trying to get it in to De Jong, but cannot quite get there. Now Real Madrid on the move with Rodrigo on the side. Tried to get into Benzema, but just he was there to block it. Now to Benzema. Tried to get into Rodrigo and tried to take a shot. Just can't quite get the shot off. Kind of got away from him. A bit of a bad touch as he was trying to get tackled. Now Barcelona on the move. Dembele on the near side. Does a couple moves. Does a couple more. Does a couple more. Can't quite get anything going. As Tiger Hoods was ready for those moves, as he always been. As he always has been. Now tries to get it into Rafinha. Into Lewandowski for a 3rd goal. Once again, that is 3-0 now. It's Barcelona. Maga's getting his offense going. Unfortunately, he's just able to get those passes past the defense for Tiger Hoods. And now Tiger Hoods is down 3-0, trying to come back. Come from behind, down 3. Got to get something going here with about 14 minutes left before this goes into half. Can't quite get anything started yet. Well, I think we're going to see a tackle and a free kick for Barcelona now. Interesting move there. Going to be a yellow to Rudiger. I tried to get it into Pedri. He does. Takes another shot and hits off the goal. I also have a yellow to Modric, which I think is what that last one was for that free kick. Takes a crazy shot there from almost halfway, almost to the midfield. Went straight over the goalie. Not even close, practically into halfway through the stands. But now Real trying to get something started. It's Modric into Kessie. Into Carvajal. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong thing once again. That's going to be a free kick for sure. Kind of tripped him up. That's going to be yellow for Alba. Goes for a cross here. Can't quite get it in to Vinicius Jr. Can't quite finish there. And now Barcelona on the attack once more. Gets it into Dembele. Cuts it back for yet another goal. It's going to be the fourth one here. Unfortunately, that is 4-0 right now. Derek's still down. Maga is getting his offense going right now. He's not being able to be stopped right now, unfortunately. And Tigerheads can't quite get anything offensively going. So going to see another tackle there. It's actually going to be a free kick, though. Free kick. Another good interception for Barcelona, but they got it back. Modric with a nice goal. There we go. There's the one. Now that you got one, you know you can do it again, so you just got to keep capitalizing, keep the pressure on him to try to come back. Still a 3-goal deficit. Gets it back here. Has some time. Gets into Vinicius Jr. Can't quite finish with it. Kind of gets shoved out of bounds and just loses control of the ball. That's going to be half.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
All right, so that was the first half. As you can see, Maga was really figuring everything out on offensively. And right there, late in that half, Derek finally got some stuff figured out as he made that really nice push to get that first goal. He had a really nice push to end it, just couldn't quite finish it. So, I mean, wouldn't be surprised if we could still see a game here in the second half. I mean, Derek got stuff figured out, so you know you can do it again. You just got to stay aggressive with that and stay positive. It's still a game. It's not over yet. And you still got 45 minutes left in this, so this is still possible. We're back. Back into the second half. And Barcelona to start with it. Tries to get it deep, just can't get it into him. Now Real Madrid with it. Gets it into Benzema. Has some space. Tries to cross it in. A little bit of it was an interesting play there from Derek. Back into Benzema. Into Cruz, I mean. Into Benzema. There we go. There's the second goal. Now it's a 2-4 deficit. You're still in this. You're only down 2 goals. You have the last 2 goals, so you know you can do it, and you kind of got him on the skates. You know he's worried. He had a 4-goal lead, and now he cut it down. So you know he's got to be thinking to himself, wow, this guy's actually coming back into it. So you got to stay aggressive here. But you cannot let him get into the box like this. You got to play some good defense, and you can't let that happen. Fortunately, that is a 5th goal.
You just got to take the card at that point.
For Maga.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see a reset once again for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. tried to get it into Benzema, but couldn't quite. It was really well defended by Maga. Able there to intercept it. Now De Jong has some space. Goes for a long touch. Just cannot stay on top of it. Now Barcelona with it again. Over to Alba. Back to Benzema. Back to Rodrigo. Cuts it back. Just gets it taken away from him. Unfortunately, couldn't finish there. Pretty good run there. Just couldn't quite get it past the second defender.
Lewandowski.
Now gets it. Now Barcelona tries to get into the box and just couldn't quite get it to his player. Now we're going to see Rodrigo try to get a couple moves going. Just couldn't get past that defender out there. Now Barcelona with it again.
Pedri. Well, this could be productive.
Gets it into Dembele for a 6th goal.
An exceptional performance there.
Back down to this 4-goal deficit. Unfortunately. Still trying to get something going. At this point, you just want to get a little bit just to prove to yourself that you stuck in it. And it's obviously still possible. Goes for a long ball. Try to get a long shot there. Outside of the box. Just can't quite get there. Now Barcelona with it again. As you can see, he's still playing pretty heavily offensive, trying to get another goal and to secure it.
Benzema.
Now into Benzema, into Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Gets it taken away once again from Alba. Maga has been playing some really well defense and been able to predict the passes and pretty much tackle really well this entire matchup. Barcelona got it taken away there. Now Camavinga in the middle. Gets it into Cruz. Over to Valverde. Out to Rodrigo. Back to Valverde. Back into Cruz in the middle. Trying to set it up again. To Cruz. To Valverde. There we go. There's a 3rd goal. It's still possible. You just gotta be really attack heavy. Trying to get down the field as fast as possible. You still need 3 goals. Goes for something long there. It doesn't quite work.
And coolly done in the end.
Still a good 14 minutes left in this game. And as Barcelona, he was just trying to get that ball as far down as possible to kind of reset you as far as possible. Almost a really good long ball. Just couldn't quite get to it fast enough.
A free kick decision.
They're going to call it offsides anyway.
He didn't even touch the ball.
Well, no booking from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully.
That makes no
Well, I think
sense.
that's great refereeing. He doesn't
The offsides call is very weird in this game.
Yeah. Like, the goalie had control of the ball the whole time, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
Real Madrid have the ball again. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Just 10 minutes to go.
All right, Barcelona trying to get this one back in. Rafinha with it on the outside. Trying to make a couple moves, just gets it taken away from him. Now Vinicius Jr. out to Benzema. Back to Vinicius Jr. with some space. Passes it into Rodrigo for another goal. I'm telling you, this is still possible. We're back down to that 2-goal deficit just like we were to start this half. Well, not to start, just before, just after it. You got to be really attack heavy and not allow anything defensively. You got to get that ball down that field. And he does here. Just barely gets tackled. Almost had it to Benzema. Just couldn't quite get it through that second defender. And now Dembele with some space here. Completely misses though. As you can see, when you are really attack heavy, you're going to have some open space in that backfield. As you saw right there. Dembele with some space. Benzema with it. Into Vinicius Jr. Gets it tackled again. But we're going to see a corner kick here for Real Madrid.
How far his goalie's out?
Oh, wow. His goalie is very far out. We're going to see a pass back out. Going to see another corner kick as it goes out of bounds once more. Going to see a reset pass. Takes a long shot. Cannot quite get it in. Just barely, just really defended well on that last shot. And that's going to be game. First game was a draw. Second game 3-1, and this third game was 6-4. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-4. Very tough matchup there for Derek. So, I mean, really, it was really well game back and forth. I mean, really, offenses weren't getting much going for the first game. Really well defense from both players the entire matchup.
I think Derek needs to like write down what he set for stuff on the second half there, because he only let 2 goals in second half and scored 4.
Mhm.
He was very aggressive. His defense wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I think if he plays with that going in the future, it would be great for him.
Mm-hmm. So, unfortunately, that's going to put Derek at 1-2 on the season for FIFA. I know he's looking forward to he's looking forward to this season. I know he's got a tough bracket. I mean, there's a lot of good players in this East division. Couldn't think of the word. Thank you. There's a lot of them. So, well, it puts him at 1-2 on the year. I know he's ready for next week. He's gonna take this loss really hard. He's gonna come back and work harder than he ever has. So, and we'll see him back here on Wednesday for his Week 3 Madden matchup. But I gotta go get ready for my FIFA matchup here in about an hour and a half. So, thank you guys for tuning in to this quick FIFA match. Unfortunately, we will not be streaming mine at 7:30. But we will be back here tomorrow with Smash and COD 4v4.
Yep.
So, thanks for tuning in. As always, follow us on all of our socials on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Here, you get some. If you subscribe to us here on Twitch, you get some amazing emotes. And if you go to our YouTube, you can watch any past stream that has already happened. If you want to rewatch this one, it'll be up there eventually. And on our Twitter and TikTok, we do some amazing promo stuff to our guys. So, as always, thanks for watching this, and see you guys tomorrow.